Hey guys, how's it going? It's Dean over here at theparenthoodblog.com, creator of Parenting Obedient Kids and the parenting paradigm that I like to call choice empowerment parenting. It is a consultant parenting paradigm. It's a style of parenting that my wife and I have developed and kind of discovered, I'd say, over the years that we've been parenting our 5 kids. And the reason I call it choice empowerment parenting is because it deals with your child's choice maker. That is what is inside of them. And in our parenting course, we teach you how to see your children as that, not just their behavior externally, but what's happening inside, which is their choice maker, how they're, with their own free will, how they're making choices. So a lot of the things that I'm teaching on the blog, a lot of the things that I do with my kids directly relates with how do I develop my child's choice maker? How do I help them with peace and with fun, without using anger in my discipline or in my training? How do I teach them how to develop this choice maker? And so what I want to show you today is one of my favorite things that I do with my kids. It's super practical. It's a bit of a magic wand, actually. It's pretty incredible how this one works. But I think it's powerful, not just because it can bring more peace into your life, but because it helps to develop your child. It helps to develop their choice maker. It really touches inside and touches inside their soul. And the reason it does that is because the question that we ask confronts them. So I want you to picture yourself, you're at the dinner table. Maybe it's Saturday night, you're going to put a movie on for maybe your 2 youngest kids or something like that, but they're fighting over the movie. Maybe your teenager doesn't want something that you've just made them for dinner or something. And so then they push back, they complain. I don't want to eat this. I don't want to watch this. I don't want to do X, Y, and Z. You get it all the time. If you're a parent, you know what I'm talking about, right? So here is the magic, like a button. Just hit the button. And I'm telling you, I love this. And I've just trained myself to do it too, you know? And I do it with my heart, but I'm telling you, I had to train myself. When you get that whining, when you get that complaining, here's the way I respond. I just say, you don't have to, honey. You can always have. And you know the answer is, right? You can always have nothing. Period. Now, you don't want to say this with an attitude. You don't want to say this in a hurtful way or say it, with a sassy attitude. Because honestly, the truth is, you want to be able to get into a place in your mind where you really are saying this and really are meaning it. And I don't care how old. I mean, even with teens. They complain. I've seen it happen. They push the food. And I just say, honey, look, I love you. You don't have to eat what I've made you. You are totally free to choose, right? You're totally free to have nothing. And when it comes to food, don't make them something else. You're not your children's slave like that. You just tell them, hey, there's going to be more food in the morning. You can come back and eat breakfast in the morning. We're going to make an omelet or whatever. Or if they're dealing with a movie issue or some kind of entertainment thing, or they don't want to play with, hey, we've chosen this movie to watch together as a family, but if you don't want to watch, that's fine. You can play in your room. Now, what this does is it immediately gives them a choice. They're confronted with a choice. And now what I'm doing here is you as the parent are overseeing both choices, but you're still giving them choice. That's one of the keys to choice empowerment parenting. Always give them a choice, but you're giving it to them in a way that's always going to be a win-win for you. And this is not like a lie or some kind of fairy tale. This is the way your life is. Hey, you don't have to do your taxes. You can choose not to and then suffer the consequences of that, right? You choose. I mean, that's just the way that life is, I believe anyway. And so I'm trying to prepare my children for that, but doing it sort of in a controlled atmosphere so that they are confronted with a choice. They have to sit there and think. And oftentimes, they're going to end up going, oh, okay, well, I'll eat it. No, they don't want to because it sucks or it's bad. Who cares? Maybe they don't like parts of it or whatever. But would they rather do that or not eat and have a stomach ache? I'm not going to fight with them over that. I'm going to let them have a stomach ache. But they're going to have to choose one of the things that I've given them, one of the options that I've given them. And so anyway, get creative with it. Think about it. Talk to your spouse about it. I hope this works for you. It totally works for me. And it's very practical, but understand that underneath that practical tip, there is a great deal of philosophy and a great deal of motivation underneath it. I think it's powerful. So give it a shot. Let me know how it goes. Get creative with it. If you know a parent, maybe a parent who doesn't understand some of these concepts, struggling with disobedience or complaining or whining, share the vid with them. Tell them to connect with us over at theparenthoodblog.com, and they can get some free training, more in-depth video training over at parentingobedientkids.com. I'll see you there. Love you, bless you, bye.